Oh my God. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Caboose bringing you another Mortal Kombat movie video, if you will. And today what I got for you guys here is our first look at the Mortal Kombat movie. Entertainment Weekly has provided some photos and some information about this movie so we can finally get an idea about what it's about, what some of these characters look like, and overall what we can expect from the story from this movie. But before we get into everything, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if at any point you enjoy the video, or if in general you're excited for the Mortal Kombat movie, well then if you could consider leaving a like rating on the video, it would show your support and I would really appreciate it. So if you enjoy the video at any point, leaving a like rating would be awesome. And also, if you're new here and you're looking forward to this film and want to be kept up to date on it, well, I'm going to do my best to do exactly that for you. I'll be covering all the news and updates from the film. When that trailer drops, you can bet we're going to be doing a reaction. And when the film drops in April, we'll definitely be doing a review for it as well. So if all that sounds good to you, well then if you'd like, you can subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to be immediately notified when a video goes live. And lastly, since we're talking about Mortal Kombat, right now there is some Mortal Kombat G Fuel that's available. If you head to the link in the description box below, my unique link for G Fuel, you can check out either the Ice Shatter Sub-Zero flavor or the Scorpion Sting flavor, and you can use code Caboose at checkout and right now get 30% off your order. So get yourself some Mortal Kombat flavored G Fuel, and with all that said, let's jump into this. Okay, so as you can see, Entertainment Weekly has dropped a first look for the movie, and the headline reads, Mortal Kombat First Look Inside the R-Rated Reboot, Fatalities and All, and you're seeing the cover image right there. I'm gonna open it in a new tab. That's right, Liu Kang and Kung Lao right there, looking so sick. I am so happy with these designs. These characters look incredible, and if nothing else, if all else fails for the new Mortal Kombat movie, at least they've completely nailed the look of the characters. You're gonna get more of that throughout this video. So here's the first thing I wanted to go over in this article, and it's about kind of the opening sequence of the movie, the first about 10 minutes of the movie, and it's honestly exactly how I wanted this movie to start. It's the battle between Bi-Han and Hanzo Hasashi, as played by the extremely talented actors Joe Taslim and as well Hiroyuki Sanada, who I think is incredible, and I cannot wait to see him as Scorpion. So it says here in the article, Mortal Kombat, produced by Aquaman and the Conjuring's James Wan, begins with a crucial piece of lore from the original games, the blood feud between the clans of Hanzo and Bi-Han. The 10-minute opening sequence kicks off in feudal Japan long before these fighters wielded supernatural abilities as Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and ends in a, quote, pretty nasty hand-to-hand combat between the two, says the director of the film, Simon McCoy. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. It's why the first-time feature filmmaker cast Sanada and Taslim, two actors known for their martial arts prowess. I am loving what I'm hearing so far. The article continues to say Hanzo's the leader of a ninja clan and he's strong, but also at the beginning he's a peaceful family man. It's like the family drama with excitingly brutal fighting. That's the image of this movie for me. Again, this all sounds good to me. There are some things that I'm a little worried about we're gonna get into in a second, but this stuff sounds like they're nailing it so far. The only thing I'm wondering here is whether or not that is indeed Quan Chi and not actually Sub-Zero, because of course that's what it is like from the lore. That's sort of the setup, is that Quan Chi is the one pulling the strings, the mastermind behind the scenes, and I wonder if maybe they're going to set that up for like a Mortal Kombat 2 if we were to get there. Hopefully this film is good enough and does well enough to the point where we can maybe franchise it and see multiple Mortal Kombat movies. That would be really exciting. Now this is where things get interesting, because then it continues. The article mentions here the brutality carries over to the present, where we meet Cole Young, a wholly new character to the Mortal Kombat world, played by actor and martial artist Louis Tan, someone who prides himself on performing his own stunts despite the aches and pains that come along the way from training, which I'm happy to hear about that. It's just this brand new character. We've been hearing rumors about it. There's been a lot of people speculating about it, and I am kind of with the fan base on the idea that I don't know how to feel about Mortal Kombat kind of being centered around a brand new character. I want Mortal Kombat to be about the characters that we already know and love. And I don't doubt that the film is going to give us that, but I want the center of it to always be someone like Liu Kang. Liu Kang is, to me, the protagonist of Mortal Kombat, you know, always. And Shang Tsung, to me, is the antagonist of Mortal Kombat, always. So, I don't know, we'll see. But it continues on to say, this is a quote from, I believe, Lewis 10, saying, when we first meet Cole, he's in a really bad spot. He's down on his luck. He's kind of a washed up MMA fighter who used to be a champion, who used to believe in himself, who used to have a lot of hope in his career, and it's all gone down the drain. It's a very interesting place for a hero to start, and I think that along the journey of Mortal Kombat and Cole discovering where he comes from, you're introduced to all these other iconic characters and elements that everybody loves so dearly. I don't know. Let's continue though. Let's keep reading. It says here, Cole knows nothing of his heritage aside from the mysterious birthmark on his chest in the shape of the Mortal Kombat symbol. A bit on the nose there. Tan remains mum on how this birthmark connects to the character's origins, but agrees it's a unique symbol that will eventually tie into the journey that he's going on. It remains the only clue that Cole has when the sinister sorcerer and emperor of the realm of Outworld, Shang Tsung, sends Sub-Zero, now with his cryomancy powers, to hunt him down. So I will say this and give the movie the benefit of the doubt. Yes, they are creating a brand new character, and yes, it looks like he is kind of going to be the center focus of the film, especially with whatever this birthmark is, that's the Mortal Kombat symbol on his chest. I don't know what's going on there, okay? I'm not sure. But they're trying in some way, even though they're creating a new character, to have it all tie into the mainline Mortal Kombat characters, specifically in mentioning something to do with this guy's heritage and his lineage. So I don't know what that could mean or what it could lead to, but it certainly has me intrigued. I want to find out, and hopefully it's a cool enough reveal that warrants the creation of this Cole Young guy. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on this. April's not too far away, so hopefully Cole Young is something that works in the full context of the movie. As we move on, the article then continues, Major Jackson Jax Briggs, a Special Forces major who bears the same mark as Cole, urges him to seek out Sonya Blade. She ferries him onward to the next leg of the journey to the thunderous elder god known as Raiden, who grants sanctuary at his temple to all those with the mark. There, Cole encounters even more recognizable characters from the Mortal Kombat games, Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and as well Kano, as they all train for a high-stakes tournament to defeat the invading enemies from Outworld. What's Kano doing on the hero's side? I don't know. Some of this stuff, like I said, I'm really not sure how to feel about it, but let me just enlarge this image real quick, because Jax looks like a freaking badass in this movie. Oh my god. The Jax arms look sick, and not to mention, is he holding on to Shao Kahn's hammer there? That kind of looks like a big hammer, and it kind of looks like the armor that Shao Kahn would wear. I'm really wondering what's happening here. I thought that Shang Tsung was kind of going to be the main antagonist of the film. Maybe this is something that takes place towards the end, and it's supposed to be the setup for the next Mortal Kombat movie and the introduction of Shang Tsung. I don't know, but this looks cool. I'll give him that. You can see another image here of Sonya and Kano. Unfortunately, Kano doesn't have the metal eye, but he does have some sort of scar or something that happened to that side of his face. Hopefully they set it up to be the metal eye. I don't know. There's just certain elements of this film where it feels like they're really nailing it. Like, I think everything with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, I'm really digging, and I'm loving what I'm hearing. But a lot of the other things, I'm not sure how to feel about it. Like, why is it that these characters have a birthmark that's the shape of the Mortal Kombat symbol, and that's exactly what's giving them the idea that they need to participate in this tournament? Why is it that this birthmark is so important? I don't know. Like, Jax has it apparently. Everybody who's involved in the tournament or who is led to Raiden has the birthmark. What does that mean? Why is it that way? I'm not sure. The director did say this though. He said, I wanted to make sure that everyone respected the material, the lore of Mortal Kombat, the fans, and the love that they have for this. Everyone was clear on it. So that does give me hope. There are a couple of things in here that I'm reading that do make me feel good and have me very excited for the Mortal Kombat movie, but a couple of other things that I'm not too sure about. As you're seeing here, a screenshot of Kano, and he does have a cybernetic eye. It looks like he's got a red eye. It's just not the full metal eye that you kind of recognize immediately for Kano. So it's not terrible. It's a pretty cool design, honestly. Like, it's not that bad. But this guy, This guy right here, him and Scorpion are what I am most hyped for in this film. The one thing that I am super confident that they are going to do a great job with. So I can't wait to see the film on that basis alone. And with all that said, I now want to kick it to you guys. What do you think about all this information that we got about the Mortal Kombat movie? There's a bit of information that I left out of this video, so if you want to check the full article, I'm going to link it in the description box below. Let me know your thoughts, sound off in the comments, and of course, if you enjoyed today's video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.